I like to watch it. I don't like to play it. So I guess my points doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're back to casting. We have game number 1, Repard in blue, playing as the Portuguese. I think is the first time when I'm seeing Portuguese on this map. White is playing in red as Japanese. I do prefer that civ more, just because fishing ships are way more efficient early on. It's way easier to fight for the pawns with them, to defend them. You can tank the fire ship fire, which usually the people are going for. No one is going to go galleys in that pond to snipe the fish. Then on land, Wide has a nice transition from some infantry gaming into archers or straight up archers to begin with. No, it's going to be 3 militias, soon to be men at arms. And yeah, I mean, an archer range continuation most likely. You have a couple of archers, a couple of skirms to put all the pressure. Repard was not even on gold, he just went on gold now. And in the meantime, he has a couple of scouts, killed 2 Veos. 5-2 eco KD. Repard killed 5 eco units, and I don't think any of those were fish. I think he just killed Vils. Okay, a second archer range from Repard, but he's gonna lose some Vils here. There's 2 men at arms, a spear, and archers with fletching on the way, I'm afraid. Okay, that archer range will go up. And this military is just going to go around. Can White see that Vil? Not yet, but it depends where the Vil wants to drop the dock. 2 pawns versus 2 pawns so far, but they're about to fight on the third one at the bottom. Market going up for White. He's trying to get up to the castle age. He thinks the amount of investment in terms of military paid off already. And he has CA in castle age. And yeah, that's going to be quite the great unit to go into. White keeping those men-at-arms alive mattered a lot in getting a couple of hits on the scrims. I do like White's walls as well. One of these weird games where White has 2 kills versus 6. Yeah. 6 Vil kills as well. That's harsh. I mean, Repard has 36 Vils, 32 for White, but he's up to the next stage. Repard has overall less resources collected. The Japanese fishing ships coming in hand in here. Galley to patrol. As soon as I was saying that no one is making galleys. Yeah, but that galleys to patrol and to stop a potential dock that has already gone up. And I don't know if Repard is going to be able to... I don't know if White is going to be able to protect his fish. Scouts finishing off the remaining of those military as well. And now we have 14 military to only 10. White is fully walled. Castle Edge is on the way, but so is for Repard. I'm afraid that White is now gonna panic, being under attack here in this pond. I think he's not gonna manage to do enough damage here because, well, now he's announcing Repard that he's there with his spear. He would have seen it anyway because the Vil was taking trophies from that. But yeah, I mean, we're getting bloodlines. It is absolutely going to be CA. I hope this does not end up Portuguese CA versus Japanese CA. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't threaten me with a good time. 2 knights, 2 CA will hope to clean everything. He has a couple of archers too that he's going forward with. Hoping for an overchop. Ah, it's fine. It has these other 2 trees. Yeah, I mean, White is going to lose this fish here. He still has this pawn to fish boom later on. No armor. Actually, he has the first armor. Yeah, he's gonna clear up this before Botkin arrow comes in. Or crossbow, and are those his only... No, he has another group of them somewhere. Yeah. Nice cleanup from White. The timing helped him immensely. Repard, knowing that there's a dock here already has a production of Navy in the queue. And now where are our crossbows? They're coming around. But like I said, now White is getting a +2 attack on the archers. These ones are still an issue that Repard is hoping to clean them with a knight. A knight might not be enough. Those are 5 archers. But this is going to be an issue. This might force a siege workshop in defense. There it is. While Repard is getting university at home. Repard is hoping to just defend with the units he has there and go for that wood investment into... Oh no, they got in. Uh-oh. Yeah, this was not necessary. At all. This was really not necessary, especially now if Repard is going to get resources for ballistics, he's going to snipe so many villagers. And pushed Wide off of gold. So no production can be afforded. He does have a market, but how many resources can you sell? You should delete that lumber camp. Yeah, I'm afraid this game is mostly over. Repard is at... Oh, I just saw the pop. Mostly. No, this game is over, yeah. 84 to 58. It was a good one. Great job from Repard. Really, really great job.
Quais as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor.
Repardos. Sí.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
Yeah, not too much else to say. I mean, it was a clean game from Repard. He had a nice defense. He did a lot of damage on the side. Then he had a good eco. Very, very clean game. And I need a coffee bad. I'm gonna go make a coffee. Repard looking strong in this group. Yeah. I agree. Let me see. I hope they're gonna take like 2 minutes to start. Ah, no. Ravines is going to be the next map and they already started. Oh boy. But the Repard had Malay as well and he still managed to win with Portuguese. Nice job. Japanese first pick for wide. What are we gonna see now? Hindustanis versus Georgians. And Repard has shows. And Repard is such a knower of the hybrid maps. Guys, what are we casting? I hope the other casters are not going for Ganji. So I can cast Ganji, though I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, I think I'll go for Guki versus Lucho. It depends. It really depends what T90 is covering. We have to cast Ganjairas, you mean? I think Ganji is gonna be more interesting, but I really want to watch Guki too. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I usually adapt after what other casters are casting. So if everyone is going to cast Ganji's set, I'm not gonna cast Ganji as well. I'm gonna cast the other one. And like I didn't realize yesterday that they're both in the same time because T-West asked me to co-cast Guki, and I said yes, but I'll have to see if I'm casting Guki. Did you ask T-West what his plans are? Well, I was just saying that he asked me yesterday to co-cast Guki together, but if everyone is like goes the other way around too, if everyone else will cast that set Guki, I'll cast Ganji. Holy walls! Those are wide walls. Repard needs to find this sheep. The sheep will be very important. Can't decide the game, actually. Game decided. He found his sheep. I think he'll win this game. Has nothing to do with having Georgians on this map. Nope. Scouts regenerating. Knights degenerating. CA potential. 18 pop up. We're up. We are so up. What's the meta here? Scouts super aggressive into some sort of either CA. We've seen CA a lot because Magyars were picked. So we even saw Chinese CA a couple of times just to counter to Magyars. It's just aggression with 3TC boom behind. We've seen all-ins as well. When you're losing too much and you're in the defender's position, you just go 1TC all-in. And then you try to make up for that loss. But usually it's just scouts into either knights or CA because of the mobility into boom behind. Well, that's the thing. Tatars are good here if you keep your units here and the opponent is here. Other than that, there's literally no other wall. I mean, also, if you're putting pressure on the opponent and you're pushing him from the hill, that's good, but it's too much, I don't know, around only these two pits that don't have, you know, the wood or... Of course, they have the minerals, but you will always have... Well, we've seen FCs being tried before, but they were unsuccessful. Although, to be honest, so I think it was Stone Police that tried a Phosphorus with Bengalis. And yeah, it was not it. But it was not it because of the mistakes. He was super passive with his military. I think it could have worked, honestly. Hey, Ice Coffee Panda, already 1-0 for Repard. Didn't they start a couple of minutes ago? They did. They did, but the previous game was finished in Castle Age. Quite early Castle Age. He was ahead. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that game was lost because he wasn't active with his military. Monaspa versus camels. Well, you can make camels in Monaspas in Feudal Age, and I think in Feudal Age, Repard will gain the map control here. But it's very easy to wall, Turandil, I feel like. It's very easy to wall. Don't even look at these walls that White actually started with. For instance, how I would have walled this map. You close between this wood line. You know, closing between this wood line and this edge of the map, I don't mind it. You could have closed it here as well to include this gold too, but it's harder to defend. So, okay, closing it like this, sure. Here, I think I would have went for this, but I don't think he scout. Oh, he did scouted it. So you have 1, 2, 3 wood lines protected. 4 if you count this one. And then in the beginning, you just wall with your TC from the wood line to the gold, and you're already walled here. And then here as well. Okay, he went a bit more forward, and I don't mind it. And then you close in the end with buildings too. But he actually ended up investing a lot of resources into those walls. Early on, resources that he could have invested into buildings or farms. But he has a very good eco, and Hindustanis have cheaper vills. Yeah, you have at least 1 stone and 1 gold in the back. Oh, not... now I understand why White went for there. His golds are both kind of a bit forward. But now archers will follow up from Repard. You know, White still has the... Still has the stone for a tower. And then the... Oh, wait. Is that military inside this base? Yeah, I guess he just ran under the TC. I like Hindustani scouts as well. Have so much bonus against the buildings. You can break in through the walls so fast. There's an archer range. Sneaky, sneaky. Repard knows that he's about to be hit. I wouldn't even mind him... not Repard, sorry, White. My god. Why am I mistaking their name so much? Hindu can be pretty scary in Feudal. Yeah, exactly. And I don't mind how White closed his base to just secure a good eco beforehand. And then defending, investing the minimum amount into military. You see, resource collected is in his favor. Well, Repard is a close second, but... yeah. The Georgian bonus will start hitting in Castle Age once a couple of monasteries, or, well, churches will be added to the economy. That being said, you do start with a mule cart, though, so that's good enough as it is. White is not investing into fletching. I think he should send those skirms to push this back. Too wasteful with the scouts. But then again, he didn't invest. I think he only made 2 scouts, if I'm not mistaken. And now he's going up. And he has a couple of skirms to push this back. And Georgians won't probably want to be on archers. But the thing is, if I see that archer range, I'm thinking that he's gonna go CA with Georgians in castle. Lewis would approve of that. And I feel like CA in Castle Age overall are pretty strong against Hindustani's camels. Hindustani's camels sounds like Hindustani scamels. Fun fact. It's a CA world. But it would be nothing without A scorpion or two. Oh! All part of the plan. What if we see CA versus CA? He's super captive. Let's do this. Okay, so we have CA. Camels are in production. I see armor on the way, so Repard is like, no, no CA in my game. No CA in my game, mister. We have camels, but those archers are still feudal age. We'll still get a good hit on that camel. Can he break in through here? I feel like you just want to jump on the buildings here with camels. Maybe on the production stable, but he needs more numbers. He's not producing more. Maybe he's waiting for what? Yeah, see, 3 TC boom with some sort of aggression or some sort of fake aggression, I would say. You kind of want to get the map control, but you also want to boom. So all the games are going to go into 3 TC boom, I'm afraid. Hey, Orkimtor, how's it going? I like the house walls. I think you're gonna have to delete one of them when you're gonna take that gold. I really don't like walling with the resources. But hey, you gotta adapt. You gotta do what you gotta do. But the Repard is in Castle Age, and now he's coming forward with Georgian scouts. With crossbows, with knights, with monks soon. A lot of aggression that White doesn't have the resources or military to defend with. His camels are forward. I don't know where his skirms are. Here. No elite skirms either. He does have Balkan arrow. But without elite skirms, I think that's exactly what he's saving for. Click it. Click it. You can click. Okay. But he's losing so many units, though. He's fighting downhill. Hera said CAOP, you have to play meta, otherwise you won't win. You gotta stop listening so much to Hera, man. You guys are acting like Hera's the best player in the world. What's up, Mr. Bell? Hello. I think White is a bit dead. They need to Hera 1v1 me, bro. I did propose that when he was doing 1v1s with the viewers to play versus me with a handicap on Nomad, but he was scared. Okay, so even though if the situation might seem fine right now, it's really not. It's really not. We're at 7-0. Eco KD. We're with skirms and camels, you would expect to push everything away from your base and then take map control. Oh my god, look at that siege workshop from Repard. In White's real face. I love turtles. I've never lost a game versus Hera. For your information. I think we actually played in a team game. I don't remember. Okay, so yeah, we have wood and gold and Botkin arrow. Might as well start producing CA. No, there's a market. What's plastering? You know what? I don't know. I won't even ask. I won't even ask. There's a workshop in the fence. Too little, too late, I would say. Uh-oh. Those knights have +2. And it's a lot of them. And the camels can't approach them because of the bloody skirms. Oh, what a good micro for Repard. Getting so close with the crossbows of all of those skirms. So the skirms couldn't attack for the longest. And Repard took a lot of that military. Yeah. Wide will lose this TC. Doesn't have wood to prepare a mangonel in defense. Now there's 3 TCs for Repard as well. And he's been playing out of his mind, honestly. 3 camels in a dream, 4 now. The dream is still there, alive and kicking. Double digits on the resources on the bank, though. 6 vills in the queue. Look at those Hindustani's cheap vills. I think you make a mangonel and hope for a shot on those 2 mangoes. Another TC on the way. Okay, okay, we're back to booming on 3 TCs. But yeah, I mean, why defend it versus all of that? And all in all, he still had in vills, those Hindustani's boom coming in handy. 74 to 69. Nice. Less military though, and he's still going to continue defend against all of this. That army is back inside, I'm afraid. Those are 3 mangonels. Oh, Repard doesn't have devotion, and the 2 monks are hoping to turn this fight around. Now you have the knights in the wood line once again. White is going to jump on all this military. He can absolutely win that fight altogether. And he calls it GG. I mean, I understand it's not looking good, and looking at the score is awful because of the KD and Nico KD, but I don't like that he called the GG before even taking this fight. He would have won that game. That fight, I mean. Like, okay, there's a couple of reinforcements, but I feel like your Civ is stronger in the late game. No? I mean, I imagine heavy camel plus hand cannons. Yes, it's an expensive one, but is a stronger comp than Monaspas and Halbs. And for Monaspas, you need castles. Yes, they're Georgian castles, harder to push, but I don't know. I don't think... Maybe he was super discouraged by the score. I mean, look at that. Defending is very hard, I agree, but I mean, This is not a random ladder game. This is a tournament, and their stakes are high. But good job for Repard. He played very, very well. He's playing really aggressive. He's, to quote Barles, out for blood. He's up 2-0 already, and when it comes to the civs, we've had the Georgians winning versus Hindustanis. Barles, were you here yesterday when they had access to Georgians? They weren't banned and no one picked them? I was so surprised. Nope, I was losing my mind here over no one picking Georgians. Guys, we're moving on to better maps. We're moving to shoals. And the game started, and it's Italians versus Malay. And oh boy, how we're gonna go FC Fires. I think Italians, Malay. Let's go, Gollywood. No! No! In my personal preference, personal opinion, personal anything, I can't stress this enough. This is my opinion. Not probably not the meta, probably not Terra's opinion. I don't know. But Italians and Malay are the best two civs for this map. I would probably put Armenians there and Byzantines as a close second. And Japanese there as well. But Malay and Italians are the best two civs in my opinion. Because I really do think that FC Fires is the way to go on this map. And, well, you have Malay with their timings. You have to go for that timing of the Fires and kill the opponent's fish and take control over the resources on the sides. And Italians can go for that timing as well because of the cheaper uptimes, because of the good eco with the cheap fishing ships that he can set up before that, and with the cheap technologies at the docks at the university. Mongols not into your top 5. For this map, maybe. Because of how good their eco is on land, they can go for that timing as well. But I feel like they fall behind in units on land. No? What are they missing? They're missing the last armor on the cav, for instance, right? And they're missing... Are they missing something on the scrims? Last armor or something? What about all in Lithuanian FC? I'm not talking about specific strats. I'm talking about what I think is the meta, and that's FC Fires into boom on the sides with the map control. With maybe some light cav, with relics, with so on. That's why I'm not putting Armenians with Malay or Italians, because I think on land, late game, Armenians fall behind versus these two civs. I would like to put Byzantines, because Byzantines don't fall back in late game, but they fall behind in terms of timing in early game. So after deep analysis, I concluded that Malay and Italians are the best, but we have... No. Barles, you jinxed it. Bro. He's going feudal age. If I see Gallis, I'll cry. Damn, we must know something. But tell me what's the reasoning of Galley War? Okay. Yeah, these are fun. Okay. Well, maybe a more sustained opinion. Has Galley opening won a single game on this map in this gold season yet? No, of course it didn't. But I'm curious. Okay, it's gonna be Galleys versus Fires. Let's feel like that's even worse. Okay, it's very a simple process. If archers are unavailable to micro, you find the next best thing. But you see, but also a lot of times, I can't tell if you're trolling or not. Don't Galleys have more range and that's more useful on land when water is won? When water is won, I'm not talking about when water is won. I think you switch to Galleons in Imp, or after you click up to Imp on your way up, you prepare your Galleons switch. If you can tell a troll right away, it's not a good one. God damn it. Yeah, but you're saying things like, oh, it's almost like we know something, as in, look at this caster cluelessly chatting, freaking 1600, clueless, what's your elo type of comment with, you know, just cluelessly chatting. Oh, don't lose your scout. Bruh. Okay. Okay. We're still kicking. Oh my lord. Absolutely calculated. Well, usually you can protect your fish because of the sea tower and you don't lose it, but when you're invested into fighting on water, then I'm guessing you hope that you can defend it, even if you can't. Also, I do think it was an adaptation from Repard. I do think that Repard was planning to go FC but saw Wide clicking up, and that's why he wanted to go... Not FC, sorry, Fast Feudal. I don't think I've ever seen someone lose their scout under their own TC. I didn't either. This is what I was talking about. That melee timing that's about to hit hard. And we only need 230 food. And I'm not exactly sure the gold amount for the war galley. I can't see it. Can't see it, can I? No. Damn it. You... 100 gold. It's not 130. It's 100 gold. It's 230 food. Wait, 130 sounds more plausible. Like, what is this tech tree telling me? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe you were at the Italian tech tree. No, I'm actually at Armenians. Actually. Yep. Stone cell into wood. Up. Yeah. He's buying it back though. A second and 30Cs will follow. No war galley upgrade. No interest in water whatsoever. And that actually bothers me a bit because White is gonna get away with the fishing ships now. He's just hoping to get the map control and the water control later on. But I feel like versus Italians is hard.
Yeah.
Yep. 50 Bob, 240. White is going to get terribly housed. Because he deleted a house. Oh, he's fine. Deleting a house part of your walls into being housed. Nice. A lot of fishing ships. Cheap for Italians as well. White is going to go forward straight up for TC here.
Salve. Ein.
Acro shooting you'll be practicing.
Presto.
Practicing for what? Are you guys signing up for Rage Arena? I would expect running to sign up. Acro. I hope you guys are. Barls? Barls, are you participating? Has to be, right? You were practicing yesterday on stream. I don't practice. Because it's not a $30,000 tournament, or...
Salve.
Practicing, yeah. I was discovering it. Alright, alright. Do these homies know about the tournament? Is my job to tell them? Or how exactly does this work? Guys, you have to sign up for Rage Arena. I saw Neely signed up as well. Which tourney? Rage Arena. It's a tournament organized by the Rage First Discord. It's 4v4 or 3v4? 3v3, sorry. I think it's 4v4. And you have a lake for the fish boom with no shore fish nor deep fish under your TC. It's strictly for the fish boom. But you have double the relics in the middle. You have to kind of discover the meta beforehand, or... I think you would be a fan of that, Draken. It's a team game tournament, however, so I'm not sure how well you work in a team. I've never seen you before.
Ein.
Okay. Can White do enough damage here? Repard is putting a stable down. Terrible thing to see when you have melee involved, but hey, we understand it. I don't have 3 friends to play with me. You could get Jon Slow. You could get Dave Hun. And Wenneger. I think that would be a banger of a team. Isn't it a drafted tournament?
Impero.
I mean, true, but you think anyone else will pick Jon Slow and Wenneger before Draken has his has his chance to? Oh god. I'm not toxic, I'm just spitting facts. Does that make me the bad guy? Oh my god, the pathing here kind of screwed up White a bit, but he's fine. He's fine. That's what toxic people say. Guys, you can't call me toxic. I have this movement called Drama Free 2025 that it's still ongoing, so yeah. That's what I was saying, Barles. It is a draft tournament. Yeah. I doubt Jon Snow is going to be picked before Draken has his chance to. Okay, so castle in defense. White is going to take his business elsewhere. But all in all, I like how he's catching all those vills going to expand to this gold. White is completely dominating with the map control. He has light cav everywhere. I think Andy has a soft spot for Draken in his heart. See, Draken, you might find... You might want to sign up for that tournament to make friends. If you don't have them already. This counterattack could do a lot, especially White having all of his stone. Hello? No? Okay. We are concerned about what's going on here. We are focused on this micro. I think Repard is going to manage to push all of this back. Karambit's OP. At least that's what Red Phosphor is telling us. Okay. Okay, and now what? Now we have 17 people on stone. White is going to try to put a defensive castle, but Repard might stop all of those plans. Villas are moving forward. He might even buy the remaining stone. Put a counter castle. I think that castle is going up, even though with Karambits coming up their way. Yeah, you might want to go around and put the castle on this TC. White will click up though to imp. I don't like that castle because this area is ranged by this castle, and then you... Yeah, exactly. The vills will take forever to go around and might be stopped by the knights. So I like deleting it and putting it a bit more in the back. 3-0 or 2-1 White. I like White's timing here. But it's melee. Like, it's hard to tell, honestly, how soon will Repard click up with 3 on gold only. He seems to be committed to this. I think White could take this game. But then again, like, he can't... Repard and Mihai biggest contenders in group. Well, that's what I thought, but... Seeing how well Repard plays and... Okay, this is going to be a very harsh way to say it, but... How bad Mihai played so far in TTL? Anything can happen. Mihai, Sedge, well, yeah. Mihaiuk's in shambles. Me hates. Repard is going up though as well. And look at that, he's only going to be 1 minute behind. Has 30 Karambits. White could die to Karambits alone here. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is actually going to a 3-0. Lewis is not doing bad. No. I think Lewis is fine. Yeah. This chat is filled with players with no job. All the rest are working. The rest are probably in memes. Bigger streamer. They're more important players, you know. Only can... Oh my god. Is White not noticing all of this? No, it is based on on games as well, because otherwise it would not make sense to be a play all three, I feel like. I mean, I think Karambit's OP. I don't see White coming back from this. I mean, he only has this military here. Has 28 Karambit still. Okay, but Repard is not reacting to it. Karambit's OP when they're fighting versus Vils. Well, yeah. Eco KD is 47 to 21. This homie is walled in, and I don't think White has a garrison in the TC hotkey. He didn't do it with the scout. He's not doing it with any of these raids. He lost all the vills here because of that. Okay, now we have TC garrison. Let's go. These are 3 trebs attacking all of that. Do we have chemistry in? No, and it's cheaper with Italians, however. Oh, no ballistic. Well, he does have ballistics. What? How did those not get the spear? Impero. This is a really good game. I mean, it's still going back and forth. 10 more Karambits on the case. Trying to get a good surround of those Jambos. Have such a high attack, my god. Yeah, that castle went down. Now we have bomber cannons. He was faster to chemistry. White cannot afford that, and he's gonna lose so many vills here. Yeah, no bracer. He can't afford anything. That's the thing. He's gonna lose those as well. G to the G. What a total brutal, guys. What a total brutal. Oh my god. I'm still sleepy. G. G. G.